So I normally start, hi friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, and that means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and I sell them for a profit. And I usually say that super upbeat and happy, and today that feels a little fake. It's been a frustrating day. There's been whining, there's been complaining, there's been bad attitudes, there's been raised voices. And that's just me. There's 5 other people in my family. So, yeah, I just, this is not the point of the video at all, but I just want to be realistic and honest and say that sometimes, sometimes life's frustrating, or even worse than frustrating. Okay, moving on. I actually had a really good day of sales, which I am excited and happy about. I sold 11 items for a gross sales amount of $291.06. I sent out offers on Poshmark for 30% off, and that was huge. Did you need me? No, okay. The first item that sold actually sold on eBay, but this is the Fort Wayne Tin Caps. It's a minor league baseball team, and it's a visor, obviously. I have had success selling minor league baseball hats. I find them kind of randomly, usually at the bins, but I couldn't find any sell-through rate for the visor. Mine was the only one that was sold, and I don't believe there was any other listed. That might not have been true, but I don't remember. It's been a couple. I got all my labels ready a couple hours ago, so I don't remember exactly. It is Saturday, May 25th, I believe. So these are all the items that sold on Friday in about a 24-hour period. The Tin Caps hats have an average sale price of $11.96 and 12% sell-through rate. And mine sold for $11.97 plus shipping on eBay, which was $18.57. I paid about 70 cents for it a while ago, but I only had it listed for a month. My profit's $10.31, which I think is pretty decent. All right. This is a Coogee wallet, which I was real excited when I found, but it's actually not really good. I mean, it's just a trifold wallet. There's nothing super exciting about it. I sold a Coogee sweater for like a lot of money, and it wasn't even like is it Coogee or Coogee? I don't know. I don't think it matters. Okay, anyway, it had like stripes, and it wasn't like striped and colorful and stuff like that, like the good Coogee sweaters are. Anyway, this, if you saw my post about, or my video on, I can't do 2 things at once. It wasn't on that. My video about lowball offers, I said I got a $5 offer for a wallet. This was it. So what happened was I got the $5 offer, wasn't gonna take that. I countered the offer at 15, and then they came back with a $10 offer. I double checked, one, how much I paid for it, because I wanted to at least even out. Like, I don't want to lose money on things. I'd paid 50 cents for it at a garage sale. 2, I checked the sell-through rate and the comps. It wasn't good. So I went ahead and accepted that offer. So there was I'm sorry. $10 was the average sale price, 9% sell-through rate. So I accepted the $10 offer. It sold on Poshmark. I've had it for 11 months. And so my profit was $6.55. That's fine. Yeah, it's out. One of the reasons I was having issues with it is on Poshmark, if you sell $15 or higher, it's a 20% fee that goes to Poshmark. But if it's $15 or lower than $15, I guess, it's a flat rate of $2.95. So once, at $10, that's a 30% fee. And I didn't want to do that. Anyway, this is a vintage sweater. So this actually, I don't know, this, not this brand, but I researched vintage crew neck sweaters made in the USA, and they have an average sale price of $29.09 and a 48% sell-through rate in May. So that looks like almost the same amount of items listed as sold. I talk about sell-through rate in other videos. I do have like a whole ship with me video playlist. That's the word I was looking for. So I'm trying to go a little bit fast. Tonight is my daughter's dance recital, and so we're trying to get ready for that. This is part of the frustration and whatever of the day. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you about that is it is also Memorial Day weekend, and I didn't realize that because in my mind it's recital weekend. But it's Memorial Day weekend, and Becky Park actually had a short, like, something about, maybe it wasn't Becky Park, I don't know, I saw somewhere like, are you going to be doing a sale for Memorial Day? And I went, oh, a sale for Memorial Day. So last night I put a sale, I think 25% or 30, I forget what I ended up doing, on eBay. I took off my coupon because when there's a sale and a coupon, they can do both. Sorry. That sweater sold for $21. That was 30% off my asking price of $30. Usually I do $30. So I did the sale on eBay. I also sent out 30% off offers on all my likes on Poshmark. And I sold a lot of stuff from that. It took 2 months to sell. I spent $2 on it. My profit is $14.80. Profit is the amount that the person paid minus fees, shipping discounts if that applies on Poshmark, and then my cost of goods. This is a J. Crew dress. When I bought it, I thought it was like academia style. It's pleated. It is a wool blend. It's J. Crew. Did I say that? I didn't show you the tag, I don't think. Anyway, I added academia, I added pleated. J. Crew wool blend dresses have an average sale price of $21.85 and a 13% sell-through rate, which is pretty low. This sold on that 30% off offer on Poshmark for $19. I bought this a long time ago, and I kind of remember buying it, but I don't remember where. I feel like it was like a Salvation Army. I was on a trip, but I don't remember. It was in 2022. I said that my cost of goods was $5 because it wasn't written down for some reason. That's probably the most I would have paid for it. I don't know. Anyway, with $5 as my cost of goods, it makes my profit $10.20. This, I needed to double check and make sure this was the right one. This is a Land's End tankini top, and I just sold one of these, I think yesterday. And then I just bought 2 more this morning, so that's good. I'm sorry. This is not Land's End. This is Lane Bryant. Okay, I really hope I got the right thing. I'm gonna have to double check this. Okay. I think I have the wrong thing. Shoot. Now I'm all confused. Okay, I'm gonna double check this, but I'm gonna tell you the information about Lane Bryant because that is for sure what I got the information for. A Lane Bryant tankini top has an average sale price of $17.93 and a 42% sell-through rate, which is fantastic. Mine sold, I think this sold for $27.86 plus shipping, which was $31.98. I clearly had that overpriced, which is why it took 11 months to sell. I bought it at a garage sale for $2. It makes my profit $17.96. If I'm wrong about that, on Monday night, I will have it corrected for you so that you know for sure what happened. If I'm right about it, I probably won't even mention it because I will have forgotten. But That's so frustrating when I do that. This is a dress. I think I used like tennis and golf. Anyway, it's Alley Row. I thought this was like an Anthropologie brand. I might be wrong about that. I don't remember. But this came from my stepmom, who dresses in very high-end items. And actually, the sell-through rate's not great. In fact, it's only 3%. And the average sale price is only $13.28. But she gave this to me for free, and I think at the time I listed it, I had found some comps that were like higher. This one sold for $14. Again, 30% off on Poshmark. And like I said, I have no cost of goods into it. So my profit is that $11.05, which is the $14 minus the $2.95. So while I'm doing this, on Poshmark, you can use whatever priority shipping supplies you want. And I'm using the Tyvek mailer like this, and I like to add a little extra stick to it because I don't think the adhesive is super great. All right, how long have I had this? 11 months. It's like a theme. There's like 3 or 4 things in here that I've had for 11 months, which is kind of weird. I might have actually I've been relisting 30 items every day. So that makes all of my items relisted every 2 months. So I probably just relisted some of these things. This is a Fox Racing t-shirt. Fox Racing has an average sale price of the t-shirts. There are other things that will sell really well, like jackets, and I sold a pair of pants for $40 at one point. It's been a while, so that might be wrong. But the average sale price is $16.23 with a 23% sell-through rate, which I think is pretty good. I shoot for 25% when I'm out shopping. That's kind of just a guess, and not a guess, but what do I mean by that? I don't know. It doesn't have to be exact, I guess, that's what I was trying to say. It's not an exact science for me. Anyway, this sold for $14, again, with the 30% off sale. I bought it for $3 at a local-ish thrift store that has pretty good prices, and that's where I went this morning and got some good deals. It has taken a year to sell, although I know I got 3 of these Fox t-shirts when I bought it. I want to say 3, and the other sold right away. So for some reason, this one just took longer to sell. That's okay. Again, somebody kind of called me out in the comments, not meanly at all, but they were like, oh, kind of quoting me, why does this take so long to sell? Oh, because it only has a 24% sell-through rate. Yeah, that'll do it. This is a maxi dress. It's real pretty. I used boho. I used gauze because it's kind of a gauzy material. The brand is just Knox Rose, which is a Target brand. This actually was pretty good. Like, it sold for $25. Okay, so the average sell price of a Knox Rose maxi dress is $16.87, and just an 11. That's why it's gonna make me crazy. An 11% sell-through rate. It sold for $25 plus shipping. I had it listed for like $40 because I overpriced it, or because I spent too much on it, and then I try to compensate by overpricing it. And that's not really the way to do it. I'm never telling you what to do in these videos. I am merely telling you what I have done. Anyway, 25 plus shipping. They paid a total of $36.60, and I paid $8. Is that right? Yes, $8 for it at a Goodwill. It took 8 months to sell because I overpriced it, and that makes my profit not very good. What does that make my profit? Oh no, $18.04. That's actually not bad. I think it's because I made a little bit of money on the shipping. I do that pretty frequently because I use calculated shipping, and I do not have it turned on where they get my discount. as of now. That doesn't mean I won't change that in the future. I just haven't done it now. I'm not sure how I'm liking this. Okay, I have my garage, my space is in my garage. I have my garage door open and my light off. Thought the natural light would be good, but I don't know if it's too dark. Let me know if you care. If you care, will you let me know? If you don't care, you don't have to let me know. Or you can say you don't care. This is Vasna. It's 3X. This is a linen dress. It is made in Italy. So linen made in Italy, and then printed linen and plus size linen sells really well for me. I had this priced at $50, which the comps don't really tell me that, but that's what I had it listed at. And then as soon as I put my sale on, it sold almost immediately. So the average sale price for this brand is $25.74 with a 36% sell-through rate. And I don't remember if I added plus size to my listing, to my search, or not. I don't remember. This sold for $37.47 plus shipping on eBay. So they paid a total of $44.22. It was a repeat buyer. And I do like to find plus size linen, and I tend to find it, so that makes me really happy. I don't know who the repeat buyer is, but it's cool. It took 1 month to sell. I did spend $8 for this at a local Goodwill, and my profit's $25.53. This is another thing I had listed at $50, and it sold almost immediately. This will be in an upcoming thrift haul, but how stinking cool is this jacket? It has all these buttons on it and this fringe. It's lined. I mean, it's really cool. It's Crystal Handwovens is the brand, and actually the average sale price is $47.47. The sell-through rate is only 11%, but one sold for $125, another for $50. I had mine priced at $50, and again, as soon as the 25% sale went on, this sold real fast. So it sold for $37.47 plus shipping. They paid a total of $49.07, and I'm gonna need my bigger dollar mailer for that. I paid $5 for it at my favorite thrift store. It sold in a month, and my profit is $32.13. I'm gonna grab that. I feel like, no, I know my sales have it was pretty low at the beginning of the week, and I had one day when one thing sold, and so I turned off my promotions for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, and then turned them back on. I don't exactly know what I'm doing with promotions, so I don't want to tell you what to do or exactly what I did, but I promote around $4, so between 3.9 and 4.5, and I just kind of play with it and do different things. And when I feel like my sales are kind of lagging, then I flip them on again. I didn't tell you all the, did I tell you all the things? I did. I told you all the things. Okay, so this one is kind of sad. I'm sorry, I didn't complete my thought. So I think that, yeah, then that happened Thursday morning, and then Thursday and Friday eBay flipped on for me, and then Poshmark with that 30% off sale. I'm just happy. However, today nothing is sold. I think I've had one, I shouldn't say nothing. I had one sale on Poshmark and one sale on eBay, which I realized that I have a cord right there. I've said before, please don't compare yourself to me. I've been doing this for 2.5 years. That's less than some, more than some. I do this part-time. That's less than some, more than some. everybody has their own circumstances. I have very low cost of goods. However, I don't find high-end stuff very often. We just all have our own circumstances. I have 87 million interruptions. You might too, or you might have none. You might be retired. You might be single. You might be a single parent. You might work full time and do this on the side. Like, we all have our own set of circumstances. I feel like I'm saying all the things today. Okay. This is I called it a trucker jacket. I don't know if it's really that style, but this is Levi's. It's camo, it's Sherpa lined. The Sherpa leaves something to be desired. It's like, I don't know, pilled everywhere. It's hooded, like kind of has that layered look. It has these things, I forget what those are called, but so I looked up Levi's trucker jacket camo, and the average sale price is $68.06 with a 17% sell-through rate. So the sell-through rate's not super high. Mine has this. So I listed it really low, put destroyed in it. Sometimes, like, I've sold some really like thrashed things like Carhartt, and that sometimes actually in the past, in my experience, has actually made the value better. I'm not gonna stick that in tissue paper, that one's not gonna work. But anyway, I priced it low, said I was selling as is. I don't know if that's actually gonna work, but hopefully they read the description and saw the pictures. It sold for $24.96 plus shipping, so they paid a total of $32.62. Definitely mine was like the lowest priced one, and I would have even taken an offer on this thing because it's sad. I did pay about $4 for it. I got it at the bins, and it actually was in my President's Day sale, my President's Day bins haul. So the last time I did a bins haul was in February, so if you go back you can find that. It took 10 days to sell. I've had it for a long time, but I haven't listed it for a long time. It got like just buried in the bottom of, I don't have a death pile, but just like my working inventory pile. It just kind of got stuck on the bottom. So we finally got it out and got it listed. It sold in 10 days, like I said. My profit is $16.66. So my total profit for the day is $171.28. Wow is right. It was really good. Super, super happy about that. Like I said, I think those 30% offers helped a ton. I feel like I've just been all over the place in this video, and I really just want to stress two things. And they're kind of similar, I guess. One is you just can't compare yourself to other people. There, like I said earlier, there's so many different situations and circumstances, and no two people are alike. So I know it's hard, but you know, they say that comparison is the thief of joy, and I believe that to be true. I know it to be true. The other thing is there's a lot of fake on the internet. We see an edited version of people, we see edited videos, we see edited pictures, we see snippets, we see the good parts, and just be aware of that. I don't necessarily think it's bad. I don't necessarily think it's bad for me to have a rough day and still show up with a smile because I'm joyful in this moment. A little piece, a little moment. But I do think we just need to be aware. We need to know that you're not seeing all of my life. You see 20 minutes of me just shipping, right? There's a lot more to me than that. So I guess I'm curious what your take is on that. Do you find it hard to compare or not compare? Do you find it hard to believe what you see on social media, or to remember that, you know, it's just an edited version? I'm also curious if you send off like bigger offers and if that helps your sales if you're a reseller. I would love to hear. So make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, like this video. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you soon.